Clover Health, the online-based provider of Medicare Advantage plans, has been taking a beating that makes what the fintech stocks have been going through look like a walk in the park. Clove is now sitting around the low $4 a share price range, but not all hope is lost. Remember that Chamath Palihapitiya, the Deca billionaire, re-entered Clove around these levels. So if you're feeling like you're in the trenches, just know you're in the trenches with Chamath, and together you guys can snuggle for warmth, at least until the shorts get out. Currently, Clove is still getting shorted. According to MarketWatch, 8.92% of the float is still being shorted, which is about 26.29 million shares short. Welcome to Wealth Gambit. On this channel, we cover the latest stock trends and news. Whether it's a deep dive into the fundamentals of a stock or breaking news, we cover it all here on this channel. If you guys like that type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified as soon as we drop new videos. Also, we're not financial advisors and this isn't financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. With that being said, it feels like it was just yesterday when Chamath Paperhands Palihapitiya dropped around 15% of his stake in Sofi for Clover Health. But if you look at it, Clove is currently lagging behind the market gains, while the S&P 500 gained 1.02% and the Dow gained 0.74%. Clove closed at negative 0.24% last Tuesday. Clove has been facing a really tough fight against the market in shorts the past few months. From the endless rallies and the all-time high of $28.85 per share, the stock is taking a major beating. But then again, there's not a stock in the market that hasn't at one point had its fair share of downs. Let's take a look at this chart of Amazon stock, for example. Full disclosure, we actually don't own any Clove stock, but we do see the value in what it's trying to do. Now, back to Amazon's chart for a second. We all know where Amazon is today. Will Clove stock do the same? Well, it really depends on if Clove is able to execute and eventually find its way to profitability. For those of you who are currently diamond handing Clove stock, just know we feel your pain, as we're extremely bullish on a stock called Sofi, which is also dipping at the moment. And like Clove, despite revenue growing significantly, the stock price doesn't seem to be budging. Clove's past third quarter earnings call showed that revenues were up by 153%. It doesn't look like the company is struggling to generate revenue, considering that the revenue of $169 million jumped to about $427 million. So now the question is, what or who is killing the vibe? Who or what is taking the juicy tendies out of the hands of Clove stockholders everywhere? Despite the increasing revenue, another thing that's not so pleasant continued to increase as well: losses. Clove stock losses increased about 18 times of what they incurred last year, reaching about $450.2 million in the past quarter. Seeing that Clove stock now trades at below $5 per share, Clove is now in the league of penny stocks, which is where the scam artists and market manipulators like to play. So for those of you Clove stockholders who aren't fans of volatility, you might have some thinking to do. For those of you who are seeing it through to the end, buckle in and may Chamath be with you. The $11 call option on May 20, 2022 shows that it's getting the highest implied volatility among all equity options today, which basically means that investors are anticipating something huge, either another rally that could set Clove to skyrocket or just completely dive off a cliff from another sell-off. Clove stock seems to be taking a beating in large part due to the increasing losses. If Clove's management can get this handled, then the stock has a strong chance of seeing greener days. But then again, you also need to take into consideration the ebbs and flows of the markets, as rising or declining tides can either raise all ships or lower them. To end on a good note, here's a little quote from billionaire investor Charlie Munger. "Sometimes the tide is with us and sometimes against, but we keep swimming either way." That's it for today's video, guys and gals. Hope you're having a happy holiday. Comment down below what you think about Clove. Are you holding or selling? Will they still be back on track? Or will it take more time to do that? Until next time, peace.